Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into part 12 of our mature romance manhwa webtoon recommendations. If you're ready for even more intense love stories, unforgettable characters, and heart-racing drama, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest recommendations. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have the Fruition of Immorality. After 8 years of marriage, Beatrice remains childless due to her husband's refusal to have a child. Isolated and mocked by others, she endures daily loneliness as her husband continues to be unfaithful. One day, she seeks comfort from Alexandro, her husband's younger brother, who has always been a source of warmth and support in her life. Over time, their bond deepens, and Beatrice finds herself confiding in him about her desire for a child. Alexandro, understanding her struggles, agrees to help her, offering the support she desperately needs. Together, they begin to navigate their complicated emotions and work toward a future where Beatrice can fulfill her dream of having a family, finding solace and hope in each other's company. Moving on to number 9, we have Melting Point. Ji Yoo-young struggles to forget her unrequited first love, which she was merely used as a replacement for. Her life becomes even more complicated when her strict and unlikable boss, Kwon Kyo-won, starts meddling in her daily life. As Yoo-young grapples with loneliness, Kyo-won watches her with an intense gaze, one that is both persistent and unwavering. In an unexpected turn, Kyo-won even goes as far as to encourage Yoo-young to forget her first love, offering a strange kind of support. Though his approach is blunt, it becomes clear that Kyo-won is more invested in her well-being than he initially let on. As Yoo-young faces her emotional turmoil, Kyo-won's actions stir up feelings she never expected. Dreams. Next, at number 8, we have Night Visitor. Who is the man who visits every night? Se-yeon, who lost her memory 4 years and 5 months ago and gave birth to a child, dreams of making love to a man whose face she can never see. With a keen sense of humor, Se-yeon becomes increasingly curious about this mysterious man. One day, living with an unfulfilled longing, Soo-hyuk arrives from the United States as her father's doctor. Upon meeting him, Se-yeon is struck by a sense of familiarity and an unfamiliar longing she can't place. As her feelings intensify, she wonders if the connection she feels with Soo-hyuk is more than just coincidence, and if he might be the key to unraveling the mystery of her past and the man in her dreams. Now, for our 7th recommendation, we have Manager Please Divorce Me. Seo Rim divorced her worthless husband, finally finding peace in the neatly arranged home she had once shared with him. However, her ex-husband suddenly reappears, grabbing her and begging for another chance, claiming that his actions were just a mistake. In a tense moment, he forcibly tries to reach her, but Tae-yoon, a popular office idol, intervenes and protects Seo Rim by standing between them. As her ex-husband leaves, Seo Rim finds herself faced with a new possibility. Could the young, healthy, and handsome Tae-yoon be the fresh start she needs? With his support, Seo Rim begins to wonder if this could be the beginning of a new chapter in her life, one filled with love and respect. Next up at number 6, we have For the Queendom. In the depths of hell, Cain, a devil longing to return to heaven, makes dark deals with mortals in hopes of redemption. His world is shattered when his brother, Abel, is murdered by Yeonli, one of his contractees. To make matters worse, Yeonli shoots Cain with a cursed golden bullet of love, causing him to battle between a deep-seated hatred and an unexpected bond with her. Torn between seeking revenge for his brother's death and dealing with the powerful spell, Cain must navigate the treacherous path ahead. As he faces his internal conflict, he struggles to suppress the influence of the bullet and pursue justice. Will Cain overcome the curse before Yeonli can carry out her plans? After a failed marriage, Camilla returns to the grand mansion where she once worked as a maid. There, she encounters Mika, the mischievous young master who has grown into a charming but flirtatious man. Known for his playful ways, Mika directs his teasing solely at Camilla, testing her patience as she tries to maintain composure. "Young master, do you want to be scolded?" she warns, trying to regain control over their dynamic. Amid their banter-filled days, an unexpected figure from Camilla's past reappears, Felix, her ex-husband. His return to the mansion stirs unresolved emotions and ignites tensions. Between Mika's relentless antics and Felix's sudden presence, Camilla finds herself caught in a whirlwind of conflicting feelings and complicated relationships. Moving on to number 4, we have Naughty Dream. Yongo had been quietly in love with Surin for 8 years, his unwavering feelings hidden behind a steadfast silence. Her carefree demeanor and seemingly oblivious actions often left him unsettled, a constant source of inner turmoil as he questioned whether she was aware of his emotions. One evening, after a gathering where drinks flowed freely, an unexpected moment of closeness occurred, a fleeting touch that sent his heart racing with hope and confusion. Determined to understand what it meant, Yongo sought clarity, but Surin's reaction was swift and guarded. She quickly pulled away, her demeanor turning cold and distant. Her sharp rejection left him reeling, the pain of unspoken emotions cutting deep. From that night onward, an invisible wall rose between them, forever altering the bond that had once felt unshakable. Entering our top 3, we have Getting to Know Mila. Maids arrived unexpectedly, drenched from the rain, her frame shivering from the cold. She softly requested a place to rest, her exhaustion apparent. Jae-hyun, always attentive to her needs, guided her inside without hesitation. He fetched a towel and prepared a warm drink, his actions driven by a quiet sense of care. Maids, unaware of the depth of his feelings, settled onto the couch, falling asleep almost instantly. As she slept, Jae-hyun stood nearby, reflecting on their shared history and the unspoken responsibility he felt toward her. The quiet room seemed to echo his resolve to protect her through life's challenges. When the morning light filtered through the curtains, it illuminated a bond that transcended words, a connection defined by steadfast devotion and an unyielding commitment to the family they had both come to cherish. Nearing the top of our list at number 2, we have the Princess Bedroom Doll. Princess Raha, burdened by the weight of imperial destiny marked by her blue eyes, has long sought an escape through death. Stripped of her claim to the throne by her brother, she is left as a tool of his cruelty. To humiliate and control her, he sends captured men from conquered lands as bedchamber slaves. Each encounter ends in bloodshed, the victims unable to withstand her despair and hidden wrath. But when Shane Hildas, a warrior with a resolute gaze and unyielding will, is brought before her, everything changes. Unlike the others, Shane survives, challenging the walls of anger and sorrow Raha has built around herself. His presence ignites a spark of resistance within her, and their meeting sets the stage for a battle of wills, and perhaps, a chance for redemption in the shadows of a cruel empire. And now, claiming the top spot on our list, we have the bondservant. When a near accident involving her father and a servant boy disrupts the quiet order of the Evigengia estate, Sioana never expects the arrival of Etienne to change her world. Initially just another servant in her home, Etienne quickly becomes something far more, a friend. Scarred by his past, Etienne is quiet and reserved, but Sioana's warmth begins to draw him out of his shell. Their bond deepens into a connection marked by affection, trust, and a growing intensity neither anticipated. In the sanctuary of their companionship, they find solace from the wounds life has dealt them, offering each other gentleness and understanding when the world has given them none. Yet, as obstacles mount against them, they must face the ultimate test. Can the fragile love they've built together withstand the weight of everything determined to tear them apart? And that's a wrap for part 12 of our mature romance manhwa webtoon recommendations. Which ones are you adding to your reading list? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or discover more gems from your suggestions.